What's up, kids? What's up, YouTube? Out here in Dallas at our BRRRR rental. We haven't finished the last little R's yet, but we're gonna take a walk through and we're gonna talk about it because we got this thing for a really good price. We got this thing for a nice price. And so we weren't sure what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip it, we're going to wholesale it, or we decided we're gonna rent it because we looked at the rent in the neighborhood and it's actually a pretty good, our cost basis in it is a pretty good cash flow. So we're gonna finish up the rehab. We're gonna pull actually all of our money probably back out of it when we refinance it. And then the rent, it should cash flow several $100s. So it's gonna be a nice little house. We haven't been here for a little while. Let's go in and take a look. So on the outside, it was not, so it's a small house, 1,000 square feet, but it's definitely not a small renovation. Like it was beat up, let's just put it that way. Here's a pro tip. Here's a bro tip. Use the same lockbox code on all your boxes so you don't have to remember different lockbox codes. Now with everything, there's always an upside and a downside. The upside is, you remember the code. The downside is, if you ever have to fire a contractor, you gotta change a lot of lockboxes. So, something to think about. All right, so this is it. It's about, like I said, about 1,000 square foot. We did a lot of work to it. We did about 5 or 6K worth of foundation work. In Dallas, that's a lot, especially for a house this size. After we did the foundation, we put a roof on it because the roof was shit. Left to do, we still have to do the AC. So there's roof, about 4K, foundation, 6K, there's 10, and AC is gonna cost us probably about 4K. So there's 15, basically, more or less. Right off the bat, we hadn't even got inside yet. And on the inside, it was bad. Like, you don't get a house that's that thrashed, beat up, worn out. It's not tore up, it wasn't tore up, but it was wore out. This house was just wore out. So inside we did a full-on reno. We get great prices on these cabinets, so we put the same cabinets that we put in our flips in this house. Soft close. Actually, I don't think these have soft close. I think we saved the $10 a door, and let's find out. Let's find out together, shall we? Definitely not soft close. So we saved $10, so we saved 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. No, it's like $5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50, 60, 65, 70, 80, 110. We saved $115 by not doing soft close doors. Why? It's not to save $115, it's because those things jam up. If you got renters, they're gonna get them gunky and they're gonna get stuff in the tracks and then they're a pain in the ass and then they jam. So it wasn't to save $115, it was to make it so that when they get messed up, because they're gonna get messed up because it's gonna be a rental, they're easy to fix. Now your flips, you put that stuff in your flips because saving $115 isn't gonna bust the bank. And if it does, you already fucked, man. You're already screwed. All right, we're not gonna go out there because that's where all the trash lives. We're not gonna go in the backyard because that's where more trash lives. We're glad our appliances are still here because these got dropped off a couple days ago. And it's, you know, it's a nice-ish neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood. It's a quiet neighborhood, but it's still like kind of lower middle class. So there's always a risk with that, but it's okay. All right, a 3-bedroom, even for 1,000 square foot, it's still a 3-bedroom. So, oh good, it looks like the plumber finished this thing. We'll look at that in a second. So, yeah, 3-bedroom. Gotta do punch up stuff, we gotta do punch list stuff, we gotta do stuff like this. 1-bedroom. Bro tip 2, so bro tip 2 is we put in LVP in the bedrooms. It was a kind of a toss-up between LVP and tile. Tile, I don't really like. It's just personally, I have a thing against it. I just don't like it. I don't think it looks good in bedrooms. For a rental, I probably should have put tile in here. But LVP is definitely way more durable than carpet. So you don't, like carpet and rentals in this kind of price range, it's gonna get messed up. So you're gonna be cleaning it a lot, you're gonna be replacing it a lot. This stuff, we're not gonna have to clean, we're not gonna have to replace it that much. You know, maybe in 5 or 6 or 7 years, maybe we might have to replace it. But, so we did that. Tile, obviously, it's hard to mess up tile. So we probably should have done tile. Bathroom, full on, down to the studs almost. All this, new tub, new toilet, new vanity, new lights. Construction guys leaving toilet seats out, that's gross. It's nasty, man. Extra bedrooms through here. Nothing special, but nothing not special. It's just a nice little house. Be a nice little rental. And honestly, we fixed it up such that it could be a flip. So it's always one of those things like, there's gonna be a ton of equity in this house. By the time we refinance it, we're gonna have more than 30% equity. We're probably gonna have about 45, yeah, probably about 45% equity. So that's a lot. But we don't really need the cash. So we wanna collect the cash flow. Hopefully in this neighborhood, hopefully there's some appreciation. Appreciation is kind of a double-edged thing. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. And in neighborhoods like this, you know, we'll see. We'll see. You can't predict the future, but we'll see what happens in like 5-7 years. We'll come back. For that video in the comments, and if you're watching this 5 or 7 years from now, then we'll put that video in the comments. If it's not yet 5 or 7 years from now, which is December 4th, 2020, then that video is not yet in the comments. That's how much faith we have that we're gonna be doing this videoing thing for like the next 5 years. And if I'm lying to you right now, it doesn't matter because you're not gonna catch it for another 5 years. All right, let's see what we got in here. Well, he started. Oh man, that's a mess. All right, well, shit. So this is kind of a problem for us. God damn, I wish they'd clean up stuff. This was facing this way. This is a tankless hot water heater. And the problem with that was the closet wasn't big enough for the tank. It was facing like this way on a wall or whatever. And the closet wasn't big enough for the hot water heater and the new heater that we have to put in. So we got to put this hot water heater on that side. And then we got to like actually connect the things and stuff. And apparently I didn't get to that yet. So that sucks. But at least we can put in a heater, so I can call the AC guy now. That's cool. AC, like, leave shit laying around. What the heck? Put it on. We got paper over here. Lazy bastards. We do. I mean, whatever. We've used these subs for years, but you still gotta watch them. Just because you know them doesn't mean you can't watch them. Stay on them. Make sure they actually finish the job. If a good sub is good, they're gonna be busy. So obviously they're working for you for a reason. They want to get paid, but you still gotta watch them. Make sure you do your homework on them. That's pretty much it, guys. So if you like this video, if you want to see more videos like this, because this video is awesome and life-changing. I mean, it could be life-changing. If you do some of this shit, it would be life-changing. But if you want to change some lives, watch this video, subscribe in the subscribe box down up there. They keep moving it. Subscribe to the subscribe box, smash that like button. It's for the algorithm. I know you guys don't know what an algorithm is, but the important part is that YouTube knows what it is, and it helps us out. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.